know what the fuck I'm doing. I haven't looked into this game. I don't know anything about it. Let's just go in it. Don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I'm pressing every button. There we go.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that.
Okay.
I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
What? Decent this.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Fuck living there.
Harder.
Inside the mailbox
Yes,
were
lad.
bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately. I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral. In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
Okay.
Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me
What
back.
we saying? Which way? Let's go down.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Go on.
The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent. As if they're about to say something, but never do.
Play some basketball.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
The fuck?
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Unlucky. Missing.
Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house. I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
That's gay. Don't like that. I was 17-year-old,
Crawling
just
through the
fit through
doggy door
there.
used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
What the fuck?
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
Wow.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Why you got so many plates? Jesus Christ.
Like how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Oh, Molly's dead.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left. It was like
What?
a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
No one's gonna come fix it all then.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Pick up Edie.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth. Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
That's annoying.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Okay, I'm not touching that again. Oh, can it please be quiet?
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night. My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive. After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms.
The fuck?
Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes. My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
So it's not really sharing a room then?
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
Is that a carpet?
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Okay.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara. Edie's father, Odin, built the original house. Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
Oh, her voice is annoying. Till America grew out with it.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
Walter.
I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up. Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Won't work, will it? Oh.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
Fuck.
Yes, lad.
Now it was time to find out
Yes,
what my mom had
lad.
been afraid of.
What's happening? I can't come on, but
Reading
I have
this,
to be on like a
maybe
non
it sounds like
like
I
a
had
no
a
PS
plan.
Plus game.
From the paintings
Like
on the wall, it was
Apex,
clear my brother Milton
Minecraft,
had been here
or-
before me.
That's it. So we can go
But
on
I
if you
had
want to
no
go on.
idea what was behind that door.
I feel like I feel like I shouldn't be doing
What
this shit.
this?
It's called What Remains of Edith Finch or something like that. I don't know, just some mad story game. It looks decent though. Right, so this
It's
is
like I
what...
had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
That's fucking creepy. This is
I
what she
grew up
kept
in
locked
that
away.
room through the peephole.
Go ahead in a bit.
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Not asked. Gonna have to inspect everything. December
December
13th.
13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner.
Wow, what a
I woke
bitch.
up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Also, now I've got to play for Foxy. Why are you checking that?
The
No.
gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
What? Nah, don't.
My Halloween candy was all gone.
Unlucky, fuck 'em. Can we eat the fish? Why do you guys have dark? Folk living in this spot.
I kept eating and eating.
This is Scrambler Two-Face, too weird, Finch. You can't be that hungry. Let's go downstairs.
I ate a lot of things that night.
Oh, I mean, not sad. You look quite nice. So what, is this your life story?
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
Yes, love.
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her.
You're gonna fall.
And suddenly...
Whoa,
I was a cat.
The fuck? Where you running from, bitch? Where are your boys at?
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Oh, bitch.
Mom
Where
and
should you
Dad
go,
didn't even look at me.
The fuck should you going? How the fuck? Back. Right.
I jumped and I almost got her.
Getting angry now, you little bitch.
I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating. I gobbled her up.
Oh, shit.
And suddenly, I was an owl. First,
What's
all
going
I heard
on?
was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Where is it?
Rabbits.
Yeah, bitch. Yeah, bitch.
I imagined his
Cold
face
soup.
looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
This whole
A
owl
mama
shit is
rabbit.
weird. Wow, get him now. Mum rabbit, yeah. You little bitch. She'll be quicker than that.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
What the fuck? Whoa. I'm rapping. What the fuck?
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Yeah. Get it, yeah. You fuck
I
little boy.
wanted fat, juicy seals. I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
No, you can't hurt seals. I'm going to anyway. You're too slow, bitch.
Grabbed on tight. But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes,
I'm an eel.
everything had changed. Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Where's the owl going?
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Oh shit. so I'm definitely not an eel.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
You're a drunken sailor early in the morning. Yeah, I'm on that song. No, you're fucking dead, dickhead. Fuck. That's what's going on.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. To cross the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Oh shit.
I got closer and closer.
Wait, what? That's so confusing. It's not through there. This must be it.
All of my stomach started growling.
What's happening?
And suddenly, I was me again. I held
Oh
my
shit.
breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer.
It's
It
not
needs to
there.
be, and we both know I will be delicious.
What the fuck?
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have. This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past.
Your mom
Though,
again.
when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room. When Edie told people Sven was
Holland,
killed by a dragon,
Holland.
she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity. I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time. Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious. Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old one. Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
What this Edie's doing my head in.
Her room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore in their new home. Gordon Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Wait, haven't we just read this? Yeah, we have.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Fuck you then.
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Who has a carpet?
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink
like,
bathroom.
no one's just gonna be like, oh yeah, just sit down on the toilet seat.
It was a pretty
No
big
one's
trace.
doing that. That's fucking weird. Again. Gonna get to the next save and then end it.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
The fuck?
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
I'll go crouch then. Okay. Well, I genuinely don't know what I think of this game yet. If being honest, it's not my type of shit, and it's underwhelming because I thought it'd be decent. But yeah, I might do a part 2, I don't know.